Hi, most of the LangGraph tutorials show you a straight line, but in real AI agent don't work that way. In real AI agent will decide what to call next based on the given input and it will return perfect answer. In this video, I will going to create similar application using the conditional graph. Here in this slide, you can see example flow. Here you can see the decider node. Based on the given input, this decider node will decide the next code. We will see this flow in our program. In my previous tutorial, I have already discussed core concept of LangGraph. I will apply same concept in this application. If you haven't watched my previous video, go watch that video. I have added the link in above. As usual, we have to import state graph and type dictionary. You can see I have already added these two. I will compile this. Then we need to define the state. You can see I have already defined state with 4 input value. We'll compile this, and next we have to define all the nodes. So you can see I have already defined those 3 nodes: add number, subtract number, and multiply numbers. We'll compile this. Then we have to define the decider node. So based on the given input, we have to pass the operation. So you can see I have already defined this decider node. We'll compile this. Then we have to define the state graph. So this is where we have to define the conditional edge. First we have to define all the node what we use in this application. You can see I have already added those. I have defined all these 3 nodes, and here you can see I have defined the decider node. Decider node, I used a lambda function to define this decider node. Using lambda function we pass to the state, so that's how we need to define the decider node. Then we have to define the edge. First start edge, so I define decider node as a start edge. Next we have to define the conditional edge. You can see I have defined conditional edge based on the given input. It will decide the next node. Then we have to call the end node. In this application, either one of these node can be the end node. So that's why I have added all those 3 nodes as a end node. Then we have to compile the graph. We'll compile this. Then here, executing this code, so you can see the visual look, how visual look like this graph. So you can execute this. Then you can see the visual image of this graph. We have decider node, and based on the given input, it will call add number, multiply number, or subtract number. So we'll run this application using below 3 example. One is add operation, other one is subtract operation, the last one is multiply operation. We'll execute this. Yeah, you can see, so in the first output we have gave the input number 1 as 10, value 10, and number 2 value 5, and operation as add, so the result is 15. Perfectly fine. So then next one, so we have gave the same input, and but we add the operation as subtract, so you can see the output result is 5. This is also perfectly fine. For the last one, you can see we gave the same input, but operation we gave the operation as multiply, so you can see the output result is 50. So perfectly fine. As per the result, the application itself, it will decide the node based on the given input, and it will return the answer. Hope you understood this. This is how conditional graph will work. Thanks.